every trader's focus is to get low spreads and finding a perfect strategy. They also focus on proper entries and exits. However, before any decision is made, look for a reliable broker. We all want to have good spreads and commissions that allow us to get into the blue faster. At HankoTrade, having spreads as low as 0.0 pips with leverage available up to 500 times is just one click away. You may also choose from 3 different account types, with a minimum deposit as low as $10. Built by traders for traders. Trade and control with our recommended broker, HankoTrade.
Hey guys, good morning. Welcome. Another live session with Stocks Number Trading. Current time, guys, 7:31. All right. Today is April 12th, okay, 2022. Today looks pretty good, guys. We're going to look at some news in a bit. Make sure to check the description box, guys. Not a buy or sell channel here. We're here to write free technical and fundamental analysis. All right, any trades taken upon yourself, okay? Make sure to don't go over 1%. Scalping can be volatile, especially in these times of in the market, you know, with all the war and everything going on, market conditions. So with that being said, we're going to do gold, probably GU, all right, Nasdaq and US 30. All right, so let's get down to some business here, guys. It's 7:32. And just one quick thing, guys. When I mentioned that 1%, we're not financial advisors, okay? So any trades you do take, make sure to use a smaller lot size, okay? And then, you know, if you feel comfortable, because you've been doing this for a while, you can trade on your own account size, whatever you want to do, based on your own risk management, all right? So with that being said, let's get down. We're going to trade gold here, do the top down on gold first. So this is a gold on the daily, all right? You guys can see that we're on roughly Saxo here, I do believe. Yep, gold Saxo, okay? Showing you. You can see we have a nice short-term uptrend here on the last 4 days, okay? So roughly, I'm going to go back around 7-8 days. That's the general time I usually go back. I don't need to go too much more. All right, and you can see that it backs us into a nice area of demand, okay? So we have demand zone text on the daily, all right? And then you can see that if we go up top, okay, we're getting some nice rejection by the top wick here. Price is still holding that uptrend, so it's looking very nice. Okay, and you can see that we have a little bit of a supply area now forming right here. Okay, let's raise that up a bit. There we go. Just so you guys can see it. And then we have some supply. There we go. All right, guys, so you can see that we're above the 50 line in the RSI, okay, which is why we're showing nice bullish pressure. A little bit of a bullish spinning top candlestick that's currently showing right now on the daily. It's a little bit of indecision, okay? So what I'm going to do is gather my daily support and resistance, okay? Support resistance. I'm going to switch this over to yellow. All right, this is going to be daily support. All right. This one right here, obviously, will be daily resistance. Flip that over to yellow there, and we're ready to rock. Okay, so it's looking good on the daily, guys. You can see we're right in the middle. Okay, we have a tall wick and a lower wick. All right, we're right in the middle with the body volume. So let's drop down to the 4-hour. All right. Yeah, USIF, absolutely. We're going to go over that in a minute. One of the guys just said, guys, we do have some red folder news here. Absolutely, we do, coming up at around 8:30. Okay, so I'm going to gather my 4-hour support right here. Okay. And then I will gather my higher time frame. You know, we do have a 4-hour resistance here, but that's almost 1970. That was when we pushed up yesterday. So we do have, like I said, a 4-hour resistance there. I'll mark that up, but when we get to the hourly, I'll look for an hourly resistance there. The only reason why is it's a tall wick, okay? And that's a big, you know, area from 58 down to 69.70. You know, it's 100 plus pips, okay? So you can see we are getting some resistance at the daily, okay? I'm going to mark the hourly resistance right there at the candle close, all right? So we're looking good. So let's now drop to my hourly. There it is. Kind of did it beforehand. Get those wicks. 4 hour, touch it up. And we're looking good. Okay. I can also see an hourly support forming. Okay, guys, for the people just joining in, like I said, we are on gold right now. It's gold Saxo. Okay, so if you want to follow along, like I said, I'm just doing the top down. We're gonna get into about 5 minutes scalping here. Okay, and I'll watch gold for about maybe 10 minutes, and then we're gonna flip over and do GU. Okay, that's for the people who are just joining on. So you can see now we're gonna drop to the 30-minute. Okay. We have nice key areas already set in place, all right? So you can see we're working within 1957, 1953, okay, around a 40, 35 pip box area right in here, okay, which is showing you right there, okay? So that's where we're currently at, all right? One key thing I'm looking for here on the 30-minute is the rejection wick, okay, because we're under the 30 now, sorry, under the hourly. We're gonna switch it to baby blue, all right? And we're gonna go 30-min resistance, okay? Drop it down to the 15. Okay, and you can see there's a long bottom wick that needs to be filled on the 15-minute, coming to roughly the hourly support area. And guys, if you can't see anything, just remember it's on the right-hand side. I don't want to put it in the middle just because all lines are different sizes, so it kind of throws everything off, all right? So on the 15-minute, guys, like I said, we do have nice, oh, sorry about that, area of support forming here. So let's go check it out on the 5 and see how it's looking. There we go. Okay, so my eyes right now are on this wick. Okay, judging by the bearish engulfing candlestick that's starting to form here. Okay, let's check out the RSI. You can see we're right at that 50 mine. So we're gonna have to change the coordinates there. And you can see, guys, if we break this 50 and it starts to come down, it's going to fill that bottom wick coming down to the hourly support. Let's take a look at where we're at on the 9. Okay, we're starting to close below. So if it breaks the structure right here, guys, most likely it's going to come back down to the wick. All right, members, you guys should definitely be in good profit from that trade idea for this morning. There we go. Okay, so members, the trade idea that we sent, the trade setup, should be running at least 12 pips again. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. Yep, that's key right there. Thank you guys. That was acting as resistance. That should be support. Thank you. As you can tell, normal human being needs his coffee. Thanks, guys. Okay, cool. So you can see it's starting to fill here. All right, coming down in this bottom wick. It's slowly breaking the 50 line. Okay. So members, we're in from up here. Okay, on that trade idea. This is where literally 1955.50. Okay, so if you guys are still in that, you can move your stop loss to break even. And you can start to dump right there. If you're still holding good, guys, it's good. If you guys took about maybe 10 pips on the initial drop, that's good too. Let me just mark this here. Okay, so remember, even if you got in from down here, guys, it's starting to break. Okay, that was the 1955 mark. All right, you can see it's coming down to the hourly support. Okay, so that was the entry right there, coming down to the hourly. All right, and the reason why we're looking at that, I remember I told you the 50 line RSI, okay, give us a good confirmation. Long wick right here that's being filled. and you can see that it's breaking the structure. We had one bearish engulfing candlestick here, another here. All right, so price is looking pretty bearish, you know, as of right now. Back on almost 20 pips right there. Okay, for the members, if you guys got in anywhere around here, it's running about 11 pips. Okay. All right, so we're just going to monitor this. I'm just going to tap an alarm on here. Okay, then I'm going to head over. I'm going to charge you guys, but just watch gold. Okay, if you guys got the initial dump here, fantastic. All right, and you can start to see that the 55 down to the hourly is paying off. Perfect. Did anyone take that gold sell? Oof, guys, look at this thing dump. Good, guys. Okay, remember, it might have been a little bit easier for you. You got the trade beforehand. You know what I mean? So looking nice, looking sexy here. It even broke the hourly support, guys. Okay, so that trade, if you guys caught it in the sell, looking at 20 plus pips. Okay, now it's getting pushed up. Going to test the hourly support. All right. So let's watch and see how this is going to start to play out once the new candle starts to form. There's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds here. All right. So we'll finish this candle, then we'll take a peek at GBP USD. Okay, so I'm just going to add a quick support level right there. Tyler, you saw that, eh? I was looking at that too. And guys, this is the double top right here. All right. So you can see one top, second top. All right. You have a neckline right here, which is why it broke with a lot of momentum. See how they tried to push it back up, retest. Okay, the 30-minute, and then they held, and it just sold off, broke right through that overall structure, holding it all together, which was that double top. Okay, so that was nice, guys. Abe, if you're on the call, man, we got to make a video on that one. That was a nice little sell. Okay. So we're just finishing up here, guys, about 1 minute and 25. If this thing starts to dump below the 5-minute support, guys, we're going to come down to the daily support. Okay. So if she does start to dump below here, all right, we're looking for the bottom, maybe at these candlesticks, maybe filling the wick. Okay. And I'm looking at something right along here. Let me add some price flags on so you guys can see. All right, so you're not. There we go. Perfect. All right, roughly 30 seconds left. Let's wait and see. Okay, guys, under 10 seconds. Watch how this candle closes and the next one opens. All right, it's going to be really interesting as we are below the 9. Okay, we are below the 50. New candle's opening up now. Okay, so guys, here's a retest on the hourly. Okay, if you guys are holding, maybe look to secure some partials here. All right. Okay, so here's the retest starting to fall, guys. Here's the retest starting to fall. Let's head over to chart GU. All right. Here's your retest, guys. We'll come back. I just want to add one more alarm right here. I'm iffy on leaving this, guys. I do like this sell right here, okay? Let's take a peek. Heavily below. Okay, so we'll leave back in. It's kind of forming a little bit of indecision. You can see we broke through an area that had a lot of buying power, okay? Not to say the sellers can't take control. If you throw on the 200, I have a feeling, yeah, there you go. We're just starting to make that death cross. All right, the Forex pilot, you caught it too. Absolutely, that was going to be my next move. Okay, so nice. Let's watch and see here. If we get this cross right here, this white line, okay, coming on the 200, this thing can dump, okay? So, but we're going to get some kind of a retest regardless, so you got to watch a little bit of a pullback here. So, I'm going to just head over to our GU. Okay, it's only 747, guys. We're already a good amount of pips in. Members, you guys should be definitely 30 plus pips on the trade idea. And then YouTubers, guys, or Zoom calls, you guys are about 20 pips. All right, so let's go do GU. Okay, just going to erase everything. Okay, we're going to rock and roll here. All right. So you can see nice area of demand right down in the air on the daily. Okay, switch that up. Okay, then we count back about 7 to 10 candles, guys. 1, 2, right around this area. You can see a lot of selling pressure that started to take control on GU. Okay, now I'm going to look on my daily resistance here. So daily, text, okay, good. And I have my daily support. I'm just going to move that down a little bit. Right there. Okay, good, yellow. Okay, gold is definitely going for that retest, guys. Okay, so just be mindful. All right, so we're going to drop now down to the 4-hour. Okay, so just touch it up, come back. See nice 4-hour resistance here that's really holding down the candle, but I'm going to look at the wick. Okay, I'm mostly looking to look at this wick right here. So we have nice 4-hour resistance. Okay. I do see 4-hour support right here, which is the body and little in demand. We'll get that on the 30-minute. Don't want to chart too much around here. Okay. I am just going to drop this down a little bit. Give us a little bit of wiggle room there. There we go. Now I can get my 4-hour support. Okay. Pikachu. Know the brand? What kind of beard oil do you want, Pikachu? We got all the beard oil here. That's hilarious. Okay, guys, so looking good. Look at the kind of candle that's forming on the hourly. A little bit of a doji, okay, you know what I mean? Really indecision right now. And I think that's going to be because you can see that we have the news, all right, coming in at 8:30, okay? And this is GU, okay? So this is going to be heavily affected by this news that we have coming, okay? So I think everything's just kind of holding still till we get a little bit more closer to 8:30, and it's only 7:50, guys. So this is our 1 hour. Ooh, that's not weird. Change interval. go. Okay, now we're going to drop to the 30-minute, guys. Okay, let's go to the 30 now. This is looking, actually, I see one more resistance at the 30-minute. There we go. Okay, 9.3. All right. Perfect, guys. So let's drop now down to the 15. So check out the 15-minute, guys. Heavy resistance here starting to form. You can see that price tried to push up. Now it's getting rejected, getting bounced off the hourly, and now it looks like it's still slowly decreasing in volume. You can see by the wicks are slowly starting to test the bottom here. If it breaks this bottom wick, guys, it's coming back down to hourly support. So right now I'm seeing a bodily close, all right, for the 15-minute resistance at roughly 3016870 mark. Okay. Baby blue. We have our 15. Okay, there we go. Finding a little bit of bounce here. I do see, guys, on the 15-minute. All right, we have nice little uptrend forming here. Okay, let's drop to the 5. Okay, you can see we're starting to work in this general area here. So we're coming towards, guys, we need to close above a 15-minute resistance here. All right. We need to close above here. You can see that about an hour has gone by and they tried to push it through and it took one clean break after. All right, so now we need to hold above here, guys, because we've been wicked up here before. We've came to this area, then as prices pushed back down. Okay, and it's held still continuous the uptrend, which is showing nice bullish push. Okay, but we want to see now our, you know what I mean, we want to see what we're looking for in terms of our confirmations. So we have our 30-minute here time frame. Okay, you can see there's a long wick holding the hourly support. Okay, 30-minute has not broke above yet the 50. Okay, if we drop to the 5, it's just starting to pump now and it's holding support there. Okay, that's one confirmation. Let's now see our EMA 9 starting to break above. Let's now push above the 200 here. Okay, so if you're looking for a long on GU, all right, this would be the general area. We would have liked to see it break above here. Okay, but again, we've already started to push. We don't want to chase, so I want to give it a little bit more momentum. Okay, so let's watch and see. Guys, there's no software here. This is all just hand drawn. All right. So guys, listen, you see this big bullish candle here. If this last little bit touches and tries to go there, don't buy just yet. Okay, just wait. You can see they got heavily resisted. We want to see a close above here. Okay, so you want to see a push. We want to see a close in this general area, and then price start to walk up. Because as you remember, what happens with GU? As soon as we get around this 200 and this 9, okay, that's when it's choppy. A lot of chop. Okay, for real. Watch the video yesterday. Watch the video the day before. Okay, which would be on Friday. All right, you can see that GU, anytime it gets around this consolidation area, it has a lot of head fakes. Okay. All right. So we're just going to tap here. Going to take a peek on gold. I will do Nasdaq just after around 8:10. Okay. Okay, so look at gold. We had that massive sell, and then it took no time at all. Remember I told you, nothing came into this sell zone right. Guys, this is gold, by the way, okay? Gold in the 5-minute, all right, just so you can see. So you can see we got that nice little turmoil sell here. Okay, nothing broke below the 52. So if you guys started to sell early, you guys are hedging, right? And if you did sell early, that's what happened. You got totally erased. No confirmation here, not even close to breaking down. Okay, not even close. All right, it actually held support, and then you got involved in the worst candlestick probably all morning. You know what I mean? So although you can catch the pullback, if you're looking for futuristic trades, okay, you want to make sure that price gets to the level you're looking for, break and retest, and then you're starting to look to enter. This momentum is continuing bullish from the overall trend. All right. And guys, if you are just joining here, okay, just to show you, we sent a trade idea that kind of had this entry this morning, okay, and it did drop around 30 pips. All right, so it was a nice trade, okay. This wasn't live on YouTube. Okay, this is sent to the private Discord. All right. So, and guys, let's go now check our news. All right. Okay, so you can see coming up here, we've passed all 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 2:45, 3 a.m. news. All right, we're coming to 8:30. All right, CPI and core CPI. So let's read why we actually care about these. Okay, so why traders care, guys, and this is how you should be doing every kind of news folder. All right, consumer price. Consumer prices account for a majority of the overall inflation. Inflation is the important to currency valuation because rising prices lead to the central banks to raise interest rates out of respect in their inflation containment mandate. Okay, so consumer price index CPI. This is a big folder, guys. I don't know if you guys understand when it's red. Okay, and I'm treating you guys like you don't know what you're trading, right? Or not, or you haven't traded before, right? Because there might be some new traders on here. So red folder, guys, is always high impact news. Orange folders is still high impact, but not as high as your red. Okay, so let's check out why the core CPI. Okay, so consumer price account for a majority of the overall inflation. Inflation is important currency valuation because rising prices lead to central bank raise interest rates out of respect to their inflation containment mandate. Same thing, okay? So you can tell they're both roughly nearly the same folder. Consumer Price Index, Federal Open Market Committee, so FOMC, also has, it's acro explained, okay? So let's go check out. You can see that GU is starting to push. Gold is starting to push too, guys. If it breaks, I don't like the time right now, okay? Like it's almost coming into 8, but if gold does break this structure right here and go long, all right, that's going to be the next trade for the potential bullish movement, okay? But I'm looking at that around 1959. One sec. There we go. If price wants to rise. Okay, so there's no sell down there. That's what we're working with now. So update this so you guys can see. And then we'll go check out GU, guys. GU looks pretty bullish at the moment. Okay, so GU pushed above, guys. All right, got just rejected at the initial entry. Okay, we're going to add one more here just so you guys can see the price targets and the overall general areas. Okay. And if you guys are wondering what what chart this is, okay, it's currently almost 8 o'clock and it's on Global Prime on GU. So don't enter in, guys, on the first 5 minutes. Like I said, gold is looking pretty bullish too. Okay, so if gold and GU start to correlate with the DXY, this will be an interesting 5-minute open of the 8 o'clock time frame. Okay. Okay, so remember about 10 seconds here. I wouldn't be entering just yet. Wait for the next hourly candle. All right, to open, which is going to be literally in 10 seconds, not even 2 seconds here. Okay, so here's your next open. Okay, you can see we got a nice break above there. Now it's retesting the 4-hour. This was now resistance. You can see now it's gonna, if this candle holds above this time, this line right here, then you can see it's gonna act as support. If not, it's gonna push back down, and that's gonna be your 4-hour resistance. So let's watch and see here. We could potentially have a golden cross. Okay, so remember we had almost potential death cross forming. This is a golden cross right here. All right. Okay, so about just under 3 minutes now. Okay, so you can see initially we're getting some resistance here. All right, price is not allowing it to break above the 5, so we just broke above there that 200. Okay, so you got to push, look for a retest. All right, now we're going to watch and see, is this going to be a golden cross or potential head fake? All right, gold is rising, guys. I want to check out gold for a sec. But gold is still looking like it's trying to pump up. All right, this happened yesterday too, guys. Okay, and if you guys are not feeling confident right now, all right, if you're not feeling confident about the time, okay, about anything like that, because the news coming up, you don't have to trade right now. All right, you can just chill out, watch, and you can see that now we're initially starting to break. All right, we want to see a little bit of a retest here if that's possible. If not, you might get an impulse push. All right, that would be almost a 15 pip move if we got the hourly resistance to the 1959 mark. Okay, but just keep in mind that price has been rejected here now 3 times. Okay, if we take a look on the 15-minute, all right, we do have a huge engulfing candlestick forming. Okay, like huge bullish engulfing. It almost evaporated the last, probably 10 minutes easily, and then previous structure here. All right, so it's looking pretty good. Let's just wait until we see it. Same thing is happening on GU right now. Okay. Okay, so about a minute left here. Okay. Okay, so still looking, it's testing, guys. It's testing the waters right here. All right. If we don't get a retest and hold above, this is going to get pushed back down. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Wait. First 5 minutes, not even up yet. Okay. So you can see a little bit of a bullish spinning top, a little bit of indecision. All right, I want to just check out GU as well. Okay, so there's GU. So remember we talked about waiting for a little bit. This is what's happening right here. Heavy rejection. Okay, looked very nice, had a bullish engulfing. This is the key candle that shows pretty much a lot of buyers coming in here. All right, now it's getting heavy resisted, flipping over from the new hourly. Okay, they gapped it down a little bit. All right, starting to close below 200. This is where you're going to be right around. Okay, it's still showing a little bit of buying here. All right, but you're gapped in right between the 9 and the 200. So I don't like where this is right now. I don't like it at all. It's going to drop, guys. Let it drop back to this overall general area of consolidation. Okay, I'm not really messing around with GU right now. I'd rather do gold and then take a look at Nasdaq. All right. Okay, so there's a kind of a secondary push on gold, guys. All right, slowly rising. So you can see they push back down, held their nice support right there, right at the candle close. It opens, and that's potential push. It was not a retest above the support. Okay, it retested kind of below it, pushed down, can open up. Then you had the volume based continuation based on the overall trend. Okay, so that was a 57 entry. You're looking at maybe 59. If you missed this, that's okay, guys. Just remember the time. You're looking at about 8:06, and we do have news at 8:30. All right. Okay, so it's getting to a critical spot. Remember on the higher time frame, if we go to the hourly, okay, you can see we do have a large top wick here. This is pushing yesterday to 1970. I'm not saying that we can get there today, but again, remember, then we have the 1963. These are general targets if gold is going to go bullish. You have 1960, 62, 63, 64. All right, so let's take a peek now. All right, you can see a little bit of a push, getting a wick down. You can also see that on the 5-minute, I know I keep flip-flopping, guys, there's a little bit of divergence here. Okay, price is starting to rise. Okay, and you can see price in terms of RSI starting to cool off. All right. So let's go take a peek maybe at all right, 805. We'll watch till about 810, then we'll go look at Nasdaq. All right. Okay, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to do US 30 or Nasdaq, members? Let me know what you want to do. I like US 30 right now too. Okay, we're going to do US 30. Let's take a peek at GU one more time here. So we got that nice little push. Okay, so now GU, guys, we did find a little bit. It's starting to hold that support. All right. If this crosses here, members, you already know the drill. All right. Okay, gonna watch. Okay, so guys, let's watch. We're going to do US 30 here. So if we're going to follow, so we'll do Nasdaq. There's US 30, little break. Okay, perfect. 7 candles back. Get down US 30 here. Nice little demand area. Okay, template. There we go. You guys, GU rejected again at the same entry. I'm not liking GU, guys. I'm going to drop GU off here. Okay, we're going to do Nasdaq, US 30, and gold. Okay, I don't like the way GU's been actually the last couple days. All right, I know when to walk away, especially if I don't see like what I see. And GU right now is kind of showing that. I didn't take an entry. It looked like a nice little breakout, but we're probably going to get some movement for news. Okay, but again, not really liking the way GU is kind of moving right now. Let's take a look. Okay, gold is pumping, guys, just FYI. So I see nice daily support. Style, good, good. Okay, I see a nice daily resistance coming up here, but we'll drop it down and look for the 4-hour. There we go. Okay, daily resist, 4-hour resistance I see right up here. Let me gather that. Gold is pumping, guys. No, Fred, GU is not good right now for trading. Absolutely not. Gold was better. Absolutely way better for trading today right now. That's good. Yellow, good. Okay, so we'll mark down to the hourly now. Okay, I'm just going to flip script here from the 4-hour. Okay, I'm going to keep right there and switch this to the hourly just because it's the leading candle before the bearish drop. All right. Okay, now I want to drop to the 30, guys. I'm not going to spend too much time doing this, but it's important when you do it. All right. Okay, looking good on the 15 now. There we go, right there. That's what I wanted to see, little resistance. Okay, as we're coming to a critical point right now, 4-hour resistance on US 30. Okay, we're still looking pretty strong right here. All right, but it's going to come to a critical point. Remember the time, 8:15 too. All right, so you can make the judgment call whether you want to do it. All right, like trade it, I mean, in general, or if you want to wait until news passes, simply because I think the news influx is going to send this thing pretty sporadic. I've traded CPIs for quite some time, and yeah, sometimes they're not as fun as they look. Okay. Okay, we got 15. Yeah, CPI, Calvin. Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay, touching. So you guys can see if we drive this to the left, it's a key level of resistance. All right. So we're going to gather my 5-minute support. Guys, look at gold. Gold is pumping. I told you on the hourly, gold is going to rise. So now I want to go check out gold right now. This is why I don't always like switching charts. I told you gold was a move. Look at gold. This is what we missed on gold, guys. It's coming to the daily. We missed the coattail at the entry right here. Okay, we got the sell. Then the engulfing candlestick happened. Then we started fucking around with GU and all this other stuff and Nasdaq, and you can see we had the right move. Okay, and if we just sat on gold, if we just sat 1960, 57 to 60, how many pips is that? Let's look at the range. 27 pips. Okay, 27 pips, and it's breaking through. This thing is going to supply, guys. Okay, if it doesn't make it there by 8:30, okay, it's going to get as far as it close as it can, and then it's going to probably look like it might dump off. All right. Trading Joe, I wouldn't enter in now at the buy. That's kind of like a chase. You know what I mean? All right. It's kind of like a chase. So if I would just trade this all day, honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, I would do gold, US 30, and Nasdaq. The only reason why I do GU is because I get blown up asking for Forex pairs. That's the only reason why I ever do GU. Yesterday we did oil. Oil was 10 times better than GU. But yesterday we got messages saying, can you do an FX pair? My account, you know. So we try. We try as much as we can. But again, sometimes GU can be really nice. About 2 weeks ago, GU was bumping. It was perfect. 10, 20 pips, no problem. Right now, you know what I mean? It's just a little bit of a slow time. Okay. But again, you got to recognize that for what it is. I know it's going to do some moves for CPI. Okay. But again, I would rather trade something with more liquidity, gold, Nasdaq, oil, US 30, different things like that. Bianca, remember there's also other people other than me. And when you get like 10 messages about wanting to do FX pairs, people complain about their spreads being too high because they don't understand how to scalp necessarily. So they're entering at the wrong areas, and you know what I mean? If it goes down 10, 15 pips really fast, they get worried. So that's why we do kind of pairs. But again, better entries happen when you're trading something with more volume, more liquidity. So enough with that. We're going to stick with what we want to do for now, and we're going to drop GU. Okay. I'll answer this question. In your opinion, what is better, GU or UJ? Personally, I've always liked GU. I never really liked UJ. I never really spent time on it. You know what I mean? So it all depends on what you guys want to do. Like the JPY pairs are crazy, you know, trendy, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys know that, but I don't really focus on those too much. You know, I think we've sent like probably 5 or 6 GJ trades to the group. That's about it. Majority of them have been on indices, maybe a couple FX pairs, and that's about it. So, guys, but if you take a look to the left here on the 15-minute, all right, on gold, you can see heavy resistance. Okay, heavy resistance here coming to the daily. So you got to expect at some point, if the core CPI, it's ironic though, isn't it, that we have red folder news events coming out right when we're near the daily. All right. Let's take a peek at US 32. Okay, US 30 is coming to that key level as well. So what I'm taking a quick peek is Vinesh. We just did a top down on US 30, so we're going to do Nasdaq later at market open. Okay. Unless you just want me to continue to do top downs for everyone, and then we won't get into any trading. It's up to you guys though. Nasdaq is the same as US 30. If you're a Nasdaq trader, trade US 30. It's not going to be a big deal. All right. So heavy push there, guys. Heavy pushes. Okay. So that's US 30 on the 15-minute on the 5. We're going to update this around 8:25. I do see them trying to break the 4-hour resistance and come back up. But again, we got to watch and see what the DXY and how the news folder is going to release. So let's take a peek at the DXY. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. A little choppy. Okay, you can see it's pushing. It's in a range. You have a high and a low right here. All right, so far, from what I'm seeing, roughly right around here. Okay, it's kind of consolidated in and out on this trading session. This is only on 5 minutes. Okay, remember that. All right. So currently at $100.180. Okay. And then we're looking at maybe breaking the high. If price wants to go bullish here with a positive result, you get to the 100.2324250 mark, okay, which could, if anything is correlated with it, send it bearish. All right. And there's the beginning of the potential bear trend on gold, but it's like bullish. The only reason I'm saying bearish is because of the daily resistance that we're forming here. Okay. See what I mean? US 30 spreads are high. You can't win. So you can't win. All right, so we're going to focus on the next maybe 10 minutes. All right, so let's take a look. You got about 30 seconds left. Let's watch and see how this candle is going to go. Okay, so there's the resistance they're forming at the daily. Never lose FX and crypto. Yeah, I'm trading on my phone right here, dude. Everyone in the group is trading, so. So the new 5-minute candle, guys, 820 now currently forming here. Okay, if we break the high, you can see we're coming to that supply. So you're coming to 62, 63 mark. I'm going to mark those up right now. There's a continuation, guys, looking good. Let's see if we're going to get a push. Okay, continuing, guys. Okay, so they're breaking that key level. They're retesting. See how they fill in that nice wick that pushed through? So I'm waiting until about 8:30. NAS analysis, please. Checking the time. Yeah, we'll do NAS coming in a little bit later, guys. If I do everything for free for you, expect it. 3 charts alone, pretty good, not bad. If you guys want, there's plenty of other streamers streaming on 15-minute. No one really streams on the 5-minute. All right. So if you don't like what we're charting here, there's plenty of other streamers. But I don't really see any complaints. I just see people wanting more charts, which is I get on a daily basis. You know, we even get DMs, guys. I can show you about 10 DMs people just asking for us to chart straight up. All right. So let's go take a peek at US 30 here. So heavy resistance coming into the 4-hour, guys. All right. So remember, 8:30 is coming up. Let me just mark this up right here. Okay, guys, this is the news. Okay, this is heavy news release. All right. I can't really see that there, so I'm going to put it at the top. There we go. Perfect. Okay, guys, so we got 8:30 news coming in here. All right. Same with gold. Okay, heavy resistance coming in the daily, guys. All right. So let's take a peek now. Got about 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 30 seconds here. Let's update the chart coming in for the news. All right. This is the best one. Sabello. Please notice me when the trade should be entered. I am left behind when a trade is entering. Okay, guys. So you see the big green box there? Okay, that level is at 1957.42. If you just hit a buy button right there, if it makes sense to you, if you hit a buy button and you were over here, you could have made 30 pips. Okay, now you can see, same here, sell. Could have dropped 20 pips. All right. If you really need someone to say buy and sell for you, okay, you're not a trader. Okay, for real. You need to watch and see if it makes sense. Because on YouTube, guys, I'm not going to say it to you. All right, I'm going to set up the charts. You can see in the description box, it says free technical and fundamental analysis. Right. There's occasions where we'll say it, but everything goes in the Zoom group. All right. So, and I'm just talking to one guy. It's not a bad thing. I'm just trying to explain it because there is a lot of new people here, right? So, just kind of get the fact that like price is breaking resistance. That's why it's hourly resistance coming to daily resistance. Okay, so that trade entry there to there would have been a nice move. Okay, and then same with a potential sell-off. Okay, that's not a sell structure kind of chart. All right, but what it is that structure right there. You can see that if you entered in based on 1960 coming to 57, now the reverse, you could have been in pips as well. All right. So I'm going to stay on gold, guys, for the news. I'm going to let everything else kind of flow through. Okay. So we got about 3 minutes here. Just 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay, so let's take a peek at the DXY here. Okay, look, remember we talked about the DXY breaking that structure, guys. Nice double bottom here, distended. Okay, you can see one bottom here, secondary bottom now breaking potential neckline. All right, coming back up, filling these wicks. Okay, we mentioned that it's probably going to come to the high, the 100.25, 240. Okay, and it's pumping, guys. That is why you're getting your potential sell-off on gold. All right. Okay, 4-hour resistance is now not even there. You can't even see 4-hour. Okay, we're just getting a rejection at the daily. Okay, so nice breaking the 1-hour resistance here. Okay, we're coming into about 2 minutes. Or a minute 30. All right, let's watch. We're going to trade gold here, guys. Okay, members, I just sent something to the Zoom here. Let's see what we're going to get. Okay, so they went bullish there on that one, guys. Let the first candle play out. All right. Okay, let the market play out, guys. See how nothing's there? Just roll with it. GU pushed hard, guys. Okay. So, members, you guys just keep holding that area that I mentioned to you. Okay, you can see, guys, if it breaks here now, the high, all right, we're looking to pump up even higher. Let it kind of follow through. This is the continuation. Okay, so let's watch and see if we're going to get a nice little push here. This is breaking the high coming into the 50, 65, 66 mark. Okay. Let it play out, guys. Let it play out. I told you the news is going to be big. Told you the news was going to be big. I think GU finally maybe had that pop. Yeah, there you go. Slowly rate missed the entry, but you can see, guys, it was nice on GU. GU had waiting for the news, guys. So You can see news is very driven, and same with everything. Let's take a look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq boner candle right there. Let's take a peek at US 30. Huge 830 news candle. All right, everything is kind of pumping, so just let it kind of play out here. Let the first 5 minutes roll. We're going to see now what's going to happen. Okay, let it play. Okay, there's the guy. Okay, starting to continue to push back up, guys, coming into the supply. See if we're going to get a continuation now. Yeah, Anita, mine wasn't at all. I'm still holding mine. Okay, gold flipped nice. All right, now tap the high is 65. I got about 5 pips, guys, away from it. I'm in the gold buy right now. I had it set up for a gold buy. Pumping, guys. There we go. There it is. Coming to the next 4-hour resistance, guys. Okay, all the way to 4-hour. Massive push. Okay, let it play out here, guys. About 15 seconds. Let's see the next type of candles can open up. Okay, now we're pumping right down to that 64.5. Okay, now you're getting resistance, guys. Take your profit if you guys are in on that. All right, thing pumped. Let's take a peek at US 30 now. So let's take a peek at US 30. Heavy resistance now. Okay, gold, same thing. Pushing back. Okay, right at the entry now, 1962. Okay, so let it play out, guys. First 5 minutes just closed. Now we got the secondary one, about 2 minutes in. All right, let's watch and see how it's going to roll. I think we got some divergence kind of play kind of happening here. Yeah, you can see it's kind of just parallel. Price is starting to push up. Okay, just type it up here. Okay, so let it play out here, guys. Let's take a peek on US 30. Okay, I want to see this first kind of 15-minute play out here. All right, you can see we have a nice candle, nice bullish. All right, but again, price can push right back down. Okay, it can push right back down to the 15, and we can start to work from that general area. You can see that we're overbought. All right, generally, probably on everything on the 5. Let's take a look at the 15. All right, does this really like, does that movement really say anything different? You can see it's a head and shoulder inverse, shoulder here, head, secondary shoulder here, and that's why you get your push. Okay, inverse head and shoulder is a breakout pattern, and I said the 4 hours is if it breaks, it's coming up to the hourly, and it's starting to do that on US 30. Okay, they need to recover this, and it's bouncing from a demand zone, so you know there's a lot of strong trend. Okay, so what I need to see now is I need to see some more momentum opening up. I need to see more candles. Okay, letting this thing kind of fade out is probably the best way to do it right now, just because US 30, we're going to trade it maybe market open with Nasdaq. All right, so I want to see another couple candles open up to see if the trend is going to continue or if it's going to start to sell off here. Same with gold. Okay, same with gold. Okay, it's starting to retrace. New candle. Okay, they closed it below that 1962. All right, 1962 closed. All right, we want to see now if it's going to have the holding of support. All right, you can see we're above the daily resist. This should be daily support now. Okay. Okay, so now getting a little bit of sell pressure here. All right, let's take a peek with the RSI, and we'll look at the moving averages now. Okay, still holding above. Para, I say that all the time. Absolutely. Okay, we're going to see now if gold is going to continue here. Okay. So about 2 minutes here. Nice kind of bullish support formed above 19, at least 1961, 1960 here. It's looking good. All right. So let's take a watch now. Let's go take a look at US 30 as well. We'll do Nasdaq at about 905. All right. It's tough trading news right after these types of moves, guys, because like I said, do you follow the continuation? Do you follow the pullback? That's what we have to watch and see. That's what I'm waiting for here. You guys could trade whatever you want. And generally, a lot of traders, they're just going to buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. It happens. I've seen it. There's tons of people in the group who just do this, right? But again, if they wait, right? If they just wait, or give it maybe 15 minutes, see how news starts to play out, see the market conditions now, and then see the trend, you're going to be a lot more effective, right? So let's see now if US 30 is going to pump up a little bit, start to get to that hourly resistance, maybe form a little bit of a bull flag here. Okay, guys, so if we're going to get this continuation, we're heavily overbought. So let it come to the hourly. We maybe look for a potential short-term sell-off here on the 5. Let's take a look at the 15. Okay, we are starting to potentially break through here. All right, on the 15-minute, you can see that we're coming up to the next key resistance, though. We have roughly 34495, okay? And my next general area I'm going to put right here. Okay. Heavily overbought. Let's take a look at the hourly one more time. Bullish, guys. Coming to the first general area where price, like I said, could get the general push down. Okay, just started to break above. Okay, so I'm in decision right now. Okay, gold is still pumping up too. All right. Okay, let it push, guys. Take a peek on Goldilocks for Uno Momento. Still got that nice little push. Okay, gold is still holding, guys. It's still walking to the upside here. Probably going to fill that wick, come to the 4 hour. Okay, guys, it's coming to 8:45. If you guys want Nasdaq for market open, pump the legs to 300. Okay, it's just kind of thing we ask. You know what I mean? It's just definitely going to help with the overall algo of the trading. With live streaming and stuff like that. So definitely would appreciate that. Coming up to 3 minutes here. Gold is still holding strong, guys. Okay, I think the same thing's probably happening with US 30 at the same moment here. Yeah, there you go. You can starting to see we're breaking above that resistance, coming up even higher. Okay. Huge bullish continuations. All right, going to leave US 30 right now. You can see it's starting to pump, guys. This is a nice thing. All right, coming to the high. 34490. All right, that's where we're generally pushing to. Okay, one key area right here on the 5. Okay, gold is pumping. Yeah, I'm watching gold too, guys. It's very little drawdown. Okay, didn't even break below the 9. Still holding, guys. So I went from 62 to 69. All right. It's no way it's not going to fly on that, guys. Listen, here's a little tip. Okay, when you start to see these types of candles, okay, you know, and you only see this thing close about a quarter of the size of this candle, the trend is still bullish. Okay, that's why I put the buy there. You know what I mean? At the starting of the candle, this thing pushed back down. Then we said nice little buy opportunity, right? And look at how much that filled. Do you guys understand how that wick, that type of candle is? If we go from the bottom here all the way to the top, that's a 100 pip candle body, okay? And then that trade, that's a 130 pip candle, okay? Right there. See that big green one? So eventually, you know what I mean? There's overexhausted. A lot of people were taking their profits up here, dropped it back down. Then more buyers came in and drove the market up again. And you can see this wick right here of this candle started to break the high of this previous wick. All right. It's cleaning house, guys. Gold is pumping. All right. Almost tapping a double top here. You can see if we go to the 15-minute. All right. Nice double top to the left. Okay, so we're going to see now, are we going to break these higher time frame going into, you know what I mean, breaking this supply? Okay, because this is higher time frame, guys. This is the daily. All right, this is the daily here. So if this thing breaks, which I don't know, it's having a lot of resistance here, even to the left, guys. Even to the left, you know that we have a double top. Almost at yesterday's highs, guys. Yep. And if you guys go back in the video, okay, if you go back in the video, when this is done, on the hourly, I said this top wick right here could be potentially filled today. All right. Could be potentially filled. This is yesterday's high. Remember when they pumped it up and they had the massive dump? Okay, but this volume right here in the candle is a lot different from this volume. You see how it's choppy, weak, broken? Okay, look at this volume ice candle right here. The buyers are taking it strong. This is a double bottom, okay, an extended ascending double bottom on the hourly. Okay, bottom here, neckline here, secondary bottom ascending, huge break. Okay. Let's go take a peek on the 5. Okay. Gustav, yeah, I'm still got it here. I haven't erased it. Most likely right now, since you actually mentioned that, I was in the gold buy. I told you I was taking the gold buy here. All right, said that about 10 minutes ago. All right, so I just kind of left it, but you can erase that sell stop if you want, guys. Absolutely, erase the sell stop. Okay. I got in on this impulse candle here, and I got about 15 pips. Okay, from there to there. I didn't hold it. I let out, and we're good to go. Okay. So guys, we got about, like I said, about 9 minutes until, you know, noon 9 o'clock. All right, we're gonna do Nasdaq, guys. Nasdaq is beauty. We're gonna do Nasdaq leading into market open. So 9:30, guys, is the New York Stock Exchange. When I say market open, market opens at 8, obviously. Okay, but The 9:30 is the New York stock. So that's going to be the volatile time. Guys, if you want Nasdaq, pump the likes up to 220, or sorry, 300. It's currently 220. All right. And then guys, we're doing a giveaway for a free 6-month plan when we hit 30K. All right, we could easily hit 30K, guys, if we put money into the YouTube ads and stuff like that. We don't do any of that. We don't even promote the channel. It's just kind of just organic right now, okay? But when we start to hit 30K, you know, things are going to be a little bit different. We're going to maybe do some different sessions on here, but we'll let you guys know based on that, all right? So, got about 2 minutes left until that 8:55. I want to see at the 9 o'clock, are they going to reverse gold? All right, are they going to reverse gold? And same with US 30. No, Trading Joe, I'm not holding any sell stops on any. I was, like I said, it's just on there now. That was the previous that didn't get triggered. Okay, and then nothing right now. I'll update you guys based on the new 9 o'clock candle. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the DXY here. Guys, I know it's a little bit choppy. Yesterday was better, you know. We had the buys here. Now it's a little bit slow. You guys are wondering, like, hey, are you still in this trade? What's going on? I'm just waiting until 9 o'clock, straight up. Okay, because at 9 o'clock, that's when I switch over from usually doing some, you know, GU when I'm doing it, gold. I switch completely over to indices. Okay, that's when we're going to lead into market open. All right, so I also want to see the DXY. Holy hell, there we go. Okay, so remember I mentioned that if we break this structure right here, okay, we're coming to the 100.2526 mark. All right. It didn't. It got triple topped. Okay, 1, 2, 3, closed, and then it dumped off here, guys. Like the DXY said bye-bye. Like that's why gold pumped. Okay, so if you guys know the correlation, if you guys are new here, heavy selling pressure, gold is correlated with the DXY. Okay, and then you have your continuation. Look at gold pumping up, guys. Breaking through that hourly resistance, sorry, 4-hour resistance, starting to push. It's coming to the high, guys. I think it's going to 75. Okay, there's 73. 75 is a long stretch, but again, I think it's going to 1975. You're going to get a pullback here, guys, most likely coming back down to the 4-hour resistance. Okay? All right? You're going to get a pullback. Why? Let's take a look at the overextension on the RSI. Okay? We're now at 73. All right? And it's been overextended for a while. But again, look at this trend, guys. It's so strong. It's crazy. I can't even fit it all on my screen on the 5-minute. You guys understand? I can't even fit this all in. That's nuts. Guys, can I ask you a question on YouTube, on my Zoom? Why do you think gold is pumping right now? All right. Why do you think gold is pumping right now? Okay. Is there any real reason other than the news? Okay. Think about the world economics. What's going on here? Yeah, Patrick, you're getting it for sure. Okay. You can see we have negative news on the USD. That's why the dollar fell. All right. If this was positive, the dollar would have been shit. It would have been ding, 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 ding all over the place. Right? So let's just watch and see. Here's the 4-hour resistance here, guys. All right. Guys, yeah, exactly. The dollar is going down. You know what I mean? Gold is pumping up. But do you guys know in terms of what's like the economic, what's going on in the world? Okay, gold is a safe haven. Obviously, the news is heavily driven by it. But you got to remember, it's not just one. This happened today as a case. We haven't seen 1975 in a little bit. Right? It was kind of just consolidating. Okay? Merci, Papa Poutine. only a Canadian would say that. I hope he's Canadian. That's hilarious. Yeah. Core CPI actually lower than forecast. Yeah. Guys, the reason why I'm asking people this, okay, is because if people have no idea that's on the stream. Guys, there's about 600 people on the YouTube, and I have about almost maybe 300 in my Zoom. There is someone new here, okay? Guarantee it. And if I ask this, maybe they're going to read a bunch of things that maybe help them with their trading journey, right? So they might read some good stuff, they might read some bad stuff like the Poutine Man, but overall, generally, guys, what we're here to do is help new traders learn to trade, right? And what can cause major influx and price movements. So this is why I ask these types of questions, okay? Shell W just passed my MFF phase 1. Congratulations. That's huge. Absolutely. Danish, my man. Guys, you can see it. Banks are buying gold, inflation. There's a lot of things going on right now, okay? Guys, we're coming about 2 minutes here. All right, until we have the new hourly candle starting to form. All right, 4 hour. Let's take a peek at US 30 as well. Okay, US 30 still pumped, guys. Okay, still pumped. Now we're coming to that high. Remember, we had a bullish. This is a bullish flag, guys. Okay, so you have a flagpole, sideways flag, and then you have your continuation. All right, so I'm looking at take a peek on that 15-minute. Okay, so see the rejection here coming to those key areas of price push down. All right. Okay, guys, gold is pumping. Like, gold is pumping right now. I don't want to miss this. I want to see if it taps that 75 mark. Or even gets still going, guys. Okay. Okay, so here's the 9 o'clock candle open. Okay, the 4 hour. All right, guys, can I tell you how I got these lines? This is chopped, guys. This is like chicken scratch right here. Okay, generally all these lines are showing support and resistance at the beginning. Okay, you can see right here, but we broke out of that general area. Okay, now we're in a new area. Okay, we're in that supply zone. Okay, so I don't have much charted here. I have the 4 hour resistance from the higher time frame. All right, but you know what I mean? It's we're in new charted territory on my chart. Okay, so let's take a peek at US 30 here. Okay, a little bit of engulfing candlestick. Oh no, Shahab, Danish is good. He's good. We already messaged him. He is good. He's a member. He's just on YouTube with us. He's good. Frankie, I'm looking at right around 34560. Okay, guys, so I'm going to leave US 30 here. I'm going to flip back to gold. I want to see how gold is starting to rise. Okay, guys, gold is getting a little bit of, rejection here. Okay, you can see I'm only looking for sells, guys, if it breaks the 9 EMA. Okay, I'm only looking for sells if it breaks the 9 EMA. Other than that, this thing is bullish. Guys, I gotta quickly let the dog out. Okay, I'll be literally 2 seconds here, and then we will continue. So when I come back, we're gonna do Nasdaq top down. All right. So if you guys are not doing anything, take a 2-second break. Come back, and then we'll look at getting the next trade. I will be doing both US 30 and Nasdaq full out top. US 30's already done the top down. Okay, so we'll do a full top down on Nasdaq. All right. So watch gold here, guys. I'll be right back, and then we'll continue. Okay. Thanks. Hey guys, what's going on? All right, guys. So there we go. You can see gold is still not broke below that 4-hour resistance. It's still holding, pumping to almost 1975. We're currently at 72. All right. It's going to make a long push, all right, to get up there. Okay, but you can see it's still trendy right now, guys. Still very trendy. All right. People still trade with Robinhood. Like you trade Forex with Robinhood? That's crazy. All right, guys. So let's go. Let's see what we got here. Guys, pump the likes to 300 to get nasty Nas. I'm going to check out US 30 while we do so really quick. Okay. So getting a little bit of support there. We're looking for the push back down. Okay. Let's watch and see how this is going to start to play out. Okay. So you can see we have, let me see what resistance that is. 15. Okay, nah, not much. That would be 15-minute resistance right there. Perfect. So let me mark this up here 1 second, guys. Perfect. Now drop to the 5. Okay, let's see what we got rolling here. So you can see US 30 starting to dump off now, coming towards that 9 EMA. All right, looking good. Members, you guys should be doing pretty well on this. Guys, 15 more likes. Okay, then we'll do Nasdaq. I'm just going to follow US 30 right now. Will gold reach 2070 in the next few days? That's a big push. Straight up, that's a big push, guys. If you're looking at 2070, we're at 1970 almost. You know what I mean? So that would be a big push. Okay, guys. So let's watch and see. We have a nice little trend starting to continue bearish. All right, looking maybe back down to the overall consolidation. All right, looking pretty good. I want to see what happens when we get to the hourly support. Members, you guys should be doing good all right now. Okay, so monitor this. I'm going to flip over to NAS. We're going to start doing the top down. Okay. Okay, Nasdaq's almost the same thing. Okay, so let's go on daily, guys. All right. So you can see, guys, we were showing nice, we were breaking down bearish, okay? And then that news saved it, and now you're starting to see a walk back up, okay? Members, you guys should be doing pretty good on that US 30 trade. Okay, nice resistance here. Okay, and then I have a nice little demand area right down here. Okay, I'm going to drag this so you guys can see nice key area all the way across. All right, bring it down. Get some demand. Okay, I see my daily support. Okay, guys, US 30. Come on, you guys better have done that. Oh my God, guys, I want to laugh at that. You guys, hopefully you guys got that. Sorry, sorry guys on YouTube, I'm freaking out here. I'll show you in a second. Take your pips, guys. Take that one. Okay, nice push. All right. So daily supply demand, support resistance. Okay, now we're going to up it. Okay, so we're going to move this over here. Okay. Nice resistance right there on the 4 hour. Okay. All right, let's drop now down to the hourly. Looking good. All right. Now we're going to drop to the 30-minute. Okay, guys, this is going to be an like this is a strong candle right here, so we got to go to the left here. Okay, we're not really going to find any breaks on this, so this will be your 30-minute support, we'll say. Okay, and I'll drop down to the 15, and I'll work on that level right there. I'm going to move that up. My 15-minute support will be right at that neckline right there. Perfect. All right, now we're breaking that structure. Let's go to the 5. Let's see what we have here. Perfect, guys. Okay, so put that right there. Members, you guys should be banking on this thing hard right now. Guys, if you want to know why I kind of like had that freak out moment, I told the members to sell in the Zoom right around here. Okay, if they did, you can see it's running about 60, 70 pips, right? And this was the trade. I said if it breaks the high at the 34560, this was the general trade right there. Okay, right around here. Give a little bit of wiggle room, and I mentioned the top and the bottom was right around here. So around a 1-to-1 trade. Okay, and now we're looking to see this thing continue to drop. All right, YouTube guys, I didn't put this on for you. This is something I sent to the members, so this is just showing you an update, I guess. So that thing is running almost 70 pips. I think it's going to follow the bottom here. Definitely tap that overall support. Okay. NAS, the same thing. Yeah, absolutely. You guys could have got both. Both NAS buy, or sorry, NAS sell, US 30 sell pretty much the same thing. Nice retracement. Okay, now we're running. Latasha, yeah. So you saw the engulfing candlestick right there. Yep. And then you could see at what point are you going to have the pullback. You know, that thing on RSI went to 83. Okay, so huge reversal now. So guys, if you guys are in on this, you can move your stop loss maybe to the high there if you guys still want to. All right, let's go take a peek on gold. There's gold. Okay, still pushing. Still pumping, guys. All right, so let's monitor this US 30. So now would be a time that I would suggest maybe securing, guys, about 75-80% of the trade. 75-80% of the trade here. Guys, thanks for 300 likes. Just tapped it. Appreciate that. Still dumping, guys. Okay, Balaj, move it to 40 pips. Good. So guys, what they're saying is right now, they're in the sell. I can send you this. All right. They're taking their pips right now, okay, and they're moving at 40 pips in profit. So they're taking the entry and they're securing 40 pips regardless, okay, 40 pips. All right, they're leaving a runner right now. So guaranteed, no matter what, if this thing reverses and hits stop loss, they're 40 pips, okay? Peter, if you're 2% for the day, man, I wouldn't even trade market open. You know what I mean? Like, if you're 2% up, guys, like, for real, I would walk away. I would walk away. Okay. Okay, so let's check out gold here. There's the initial start of the gold, okay? Guys, so this is the trade down here. Okay, if it breaks 1969, it's coming back down to the 1965 mark, similar to how US 30 and Nasdaq just kind of did. All right, there's your overall dip. Okay, so they got only to 73, 1973. They didn't break above here. All right, the top, and now you can see the resisting. So if this wants to continue, guys, the gold, if it wants to continue bearish, 69.3, 64, K 0.97. All right, that's the target where price is going to. It's got to get past, you know, a few key areas right here, 67, okay, and then you have 68 right up here. But again, it's got to hold below. If not, it's just going to be a potential, all right, you know, head fake down, liquidity grab, and then push back up. All right. So check a peek at NAS. All right, so you can see NAS sold off. Now it's holding support. US 30 was a better sell. You can see it has a way better opportunity. Okay, way better, you know, trade setup, overextension. So move your stop loss to break even, guys, and you can move the trade, you know, even with some profits down here, or you can secure it, whatever you want to do. All right. Okay, so I'm still looking. I'm watching gold here right now. I don't usually watch it post 9 o'clock. guys, gold is like heavily at that critical mark. Okay, so we'll watch. Let's go set up some Nasdaq. See what we're doing here. Okay, so I think Nasdaq is probably going to follow through. See the overall downtrend we have forming here. Okay, probably to the 15-minute support where the initial break. Okay, you can see it's starting to hold right there. Bullish flag pattern was a continuation. Now we're just watching. Now is a little bit of a leisure time, guys. Like I said, not really looking for much in terms of a trade. All right, kind of just looking for setups leading into market open. Okay, let's take a peek on oil. I'm not going to trade oil, but let's watch and see how it goes. Okay, nice double bottom right here, triple bottom, sorry, leading for the break. All right, so I'm glad we didn't really trade oil today. Oil was kind of choppy. Gold's at that critical point. Okay, there's no news coming up. It's just a market open New York stock. Okay. All right, so let's go monitor US 30. Okay, Nasdaq. US 30 is still dumping, guys. All right. So I'm gonna mark up where we have the stock exchange open. Okay, and then we'll roll with, take a look at gold here. Okay, members, hopefully you guys saw the zoom. It's the last thing that was typed in there. Let's watch and see. Okay, so here's your break in the retest on gold, guys. Critical point right here. If it doesn't hold here, it pushes back up. All right, it's not going to be confirmed below 69.3. It's just going to hold down. I can see by the bottom wick right here has not even came close to touching this bottom wick. Okay, so let's watch and see how this is going to kind of drop or pop, one of the two. Okay, yeah, we can throw in the 9. You see it's getting held right there. Nothing has broken below. All right, still holding. Okay, so monitor this accordingly. Okay, so there's NAS. We're just going to set it up right here. So let's take a peek. See Gooch. What's that? Okay. Sorry guys, just answering something. Okay. Okay, there we go. 2930, don't over leverage. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. Take that over to US 30 now. I know I could, Sean, but it's good to see that they templated it. It's good to see the people typing it live, right? You could easily do that. We templated everything else, so there's US 30, guys. Still dumping down. Right back down to your 4-hour. Yeah, gold is pumping, absolutely. Okay, there's no break below, no confirmation. Didn't even break below the 9. All right, and she pumped to the upside. So there's the trade, guys. I'm gonna just move that over. Okay, we're gonna do Nasdaq. Okay, yesterday we focused on US 30. Today we're gonna do Nasdaq. We got about 7 minutes. All right. Okay, so let's see here. We've got about under a minute left. Okay, then we'll go check out Nasdaq and gold. Right before we're just gonna focus fully on Nas. All right. Okay, got 30 seconds here. Okay, as soon as this is closed, guys, and the new 5-minute opens, I'm gonna just check the gold pump. All right, see if it got up to it's around 1972 right now. 1972. Okay. So I just want to see what the trend is looking like, and then we're gonna go finish up with Nas. Okay. So I'm just gonna move that over there. Okay. So new candles opened up, guys. It closed below the 15-minute. Okay, closed below the 15-minute here. All right. So we're gonna go check out Goldilocks. All right. You can see it's forming a little bit of maybe an M pattern here. Double top. We're gonna adjust this accordingly. I don't need all these numbers down here now, guys, so we can just start to erase all this. Maybe I want to keep the key red ones. There we go. There. Perfect. Okay, we'll update. All right, guys, so if gold does want to break, gold is bullish right now, okay? You can see it. Holding bullish. But again, if gold wants to break below the 9, you get into opportunities for sells. This is a general area I'm looking for that potential sell to happen. Okay, we haven't got any sells in a long time. All right. We're going to leave it there. So I'm going to set an alarm. So we know when this thing goes off here, I don't have any alarms other than on this gold chart, that if this thing goes off, that we are around and we started to break the 9 entry. Okay, what I'm looking for potentially is this thing to push. Okay, you can see it's holding support there. Push, neckline, potential push. See if we're going to come in this general area, but we got to break that 9. Okay, if we don't break this last leg to the downside is not going to happen. It's just going to be pushed back up. But if we do come back down, going to break, and then it could be a potential M pattern. This is exactly what happened yesterday on a head and shoulder pattern here. Okay, so go 26 here. We'll see how this candle is going to start to move. Got about 5 seconds left. And just so you guys can see the actual level, what it is. Roughly 1968. Okay, so we're going to head out, look at nasty Nasdaq now. Gold is kind of set, all right. There's US 500, still same. Frankie, I didn't. No, not a stop order. I didn't place a stop order on that one. That one's market execution if we get down in that area. Okay. But again, that's why I'm saying we have to watch price and see when it gets around there. Okay. Okay, guys, we got about a minute and 26 seconds. Let's take a peek. This is also going to be erratic. Okay, I don't know how clean this market open will be because look at this big bearish candlestick. But if we're looking for a break here, okay, this thing could break down, sell, and then we might be able to get back down. That's if it's looking for a sell, guys. Okay, if it starts to break above, okay, price is going to shoot all the way back up here. Same thing, near the high, and then we're going to walk to the upside here. All right. Both general areas. Initially, you want to stay away from market open, wait 10 to 15 minutes. But again, it's totally up to you the way you want to trade and basically your style. Okay, guys, so there's about 25 seconds, all right, until we have, the New York stock open, which is 9:30. Okay, so just be prepared. It's going to be very volatile. You might get a lot of head fakes just because of the recent news. Okay. Okay, so slowly starting to move. Okay, not much volume just yet. Let it start to play out. I'm going to label these for you now so you can start to see. Okay, so 3 minutes here, you can see we're slowly starting to break below that moving average here. Okay, not much volume, guys, has being pumped in here. Not much volume. Very slow. Let's take a peek now at US 30 as well. Okay, Chop City as of right now. Okay. So US 30 is finding roughly the 4-hour support. Okay, not much is happening in terms of that. So Nasdaq is showing a little bit better moves potentially. Okay. Okay, let's go take a peek on gold real quick. Starting to come generally right around that area. All right, so monitor gold here. Okay, monitor gold. You can see that that's an engulfing candlestick starting to form. All right, let's take a peek on Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq is starting to get a little bit of support formation here. Okay, this is still the first 5 minutes of the open. So if you're not comfortable, don't even trade. Just watch how it plays out. All right. There it goes, members. You guys should be slowly running, okay? Okay, Nasdaq's good. Let's take a peek on gold. Gold is slowly getting near that area. Okay, monitor this. Okay, let's take a peek now. Nasdaq. If this thing is approaching, guys, okay, we'll maybe stay on this one for a second. This is an M pattern, double top. Oh, there's gold here. Top, top. Okay, we're going to see if we're going to get a flush. We need to see the retest here. So you know how it's breaking here? We need to see a close in and around this area. Okay, maybe we get a push, and then we're going to see if it's going to hold down. Okay, if not, they might just tap it here and then reverse it again. All right, yes, Tony, exactly. Make sure to check your spreads, guys. Okay, so monitor this. I'm going to set one more alarm right here. Okay, we'll take a peek at Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq members, you guys should be running too if you guys caught it. Okay, let's watch and see now how far we're going to get. If it doesn't break below that 30-minute support, you can see it's slowly getting a bit of a top wick. Okay. Okay, so about 9 seconds left, guys. Now you can see the first 5 minute has opened. Okay, now you're going to start to see a little more volume, hopefully being pumped into it. Remember, I told you this move right here had a lot of took a lot of volume. Okay, took a lot of volume, so the market might not be as clean as it might normally be. You can see the Nasdaq is starting to dip down. Okay, a little bit of a sell pressure here, closing below. All right, we're going to see if we're going to break that support. Okay. Let's take a peek at gold. Okay, so you can see, guys, that's why you watch, you wait on gold. There's no real dump just yet. It's starting to close below the 9 just now. You can see this 9 moving average, the white line. If it closes below here and holds below the 4-hour, you can start to see it walk down. If it just pushes back up, it's just getting to a level of support. We're not breaking it. Okay. So watch for the next 4 minutes to kind of follow through. We'll see how this is going to go. All right. There's Nasdaq. Okay. If it breaks this 30-minute, guys, this is the key structure. Okay. If it breaks there, it's coming back down to at least the next key area before we got the huge sell-off was this candle right there. And she's starting to break now. Okay, so we're still running here, guys, looking good. Remember, so this is generally the area that I said look for a short-term sell. Wasn't too big of an opportunity. This is generally around the area. You can see you'd be starting to run now, looking at grabbing some pips. Okay. All right. Secure 30 pips. So that was basically on the Zoom call, guys. So I'm just putting that one there, just so you guys can see. We're going to take a look at gold. All right. Take a peek on Goldilocks again. Okay, so gold is having that retest, guys. See how it broke that 9? Here's your retest here. We got to see if we're going to get below that 68 though. Okay. This is an engulfing candlestick and a double top. So this is like a prime setup for a sell. Again, okay, if it doesn't break down and it holds, at least the setup was there for us to take. That's what it is. All right. Okay, so let's flip back, check out Nasty. Nasdaq is looking nice, guys. I think gold is starting to look nice too. Sean, you got 40 pips on Nas? Good, 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 good. Gabby got 40. Nice, guys. Okay, so there's your retest, guys. Gold is starting to dump now. Okay. I'm in gold roughly 20 pips. Okay, I have a sell stop order there below it. Okay. Looking good, guys. So if you guys got in on gold, that is perfect M pattern setup here. Top, top, and the thing's dropping about 20 pips now. Okay, about 20 pips. Okay, good. Let's take a look at Nasdaq. Okay, so see how Nasdaq held, guys? Gold pumped, gold dumped a bit. Nasdaq started to pick up some steam. Okay, I haven't seen the volume this low in a while. Okay, but I did mention to you that because of this news that happened, it might be a little bit slower than usual. Okay, so we did not get below there. It's starting to hold. It's dumped down nice, about 20-30 pips. Let's watch and see how the next big move starts to happen here. Okay. Okay, so gold. All right. Gold does not want to dump. You can still see it broke down, and it's kind of a harami candle right now. Okay, so you can see there it is, guys. There's the break. If it breaks here, this candle, it's coming back down to that 64. Okay. Sell gold now. No, the sell was right up here at 1968. Okay, 1968. Okay, gold looking pretty good so far. iPhone Drave, great call, my bro. I'm definitely good today, and my best part is I'm starting to get it good. It just takes a little time, man. I don't know the actual name because your phone just says iPhone, but it was good. Okay, so looking good. Let's take a look on Nas. Okay, so Nas is still slow, guys. I haven't seen this type of movement in a while. Like I said, in terms of non-existing movement, and I think it's just because of the news. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but you can see what happened on US 30. They pumped it right back up. Okay, volume's dead. So let's take a peek and finish up gold here. See how it's working. Savage made 520k face too. Amen. It's good, man. Savage, and you didn't have to wait 10-15 minutes for a candle to close and stuff like that. 5 minutes, it can be scary, but like I said, when you start to get it, like we have, I think I saw 5 or 6 people pass phases in this YouTube chat. I think we had a bunch of people do really well, in terms of their phases recently in the group. So yeah. Okay, it's still a little low volume, guys. I think Nas switched. Thanks, Peter. Okay, so Nasdaq is holding, guys. All right. It's still not breaking above that 52.15. Okay, but if we do start to get a little bit of push, you can see it dipping down, coming into heavy, heavy buying power here. So you can see that's why you're starting to get a little bit of a rush on Nas. That's why the people are asking me, Nasdaq, are you selling again or buying? Right now, I'm a little bit indecision just because of the time, 9:45. Okay, this thing right here, all right, can evaporate and go bullish. Evaporate all of the progress that we made here and go bullish if we break above this 9 and starting to get into the structure again. Okay, so let's watch and see here. It's still holding down. I want to see the 38 seconds. I just want to focus on, I want to watch how gold is going to close too. Okay, this is a retest on the entry, guys. Dinesh made $57 today, but I want to do it myself. But cheers to the big man. That's hilarious, guys. Adita, I will. Oh, you mean come to London, like London, England? Yeah, we could. Okay, so let's watch gold here. Here it is, guys. Here's the retest on gold. Okay, if this holds here, guys, this thing is going to drop down to the 64.97. Okay. There we go. There it is, guys. See, there's another retest. See how they retested? There was two retests here, okay? They retested the 9 moving average, then they retested the break of the 68. Now you can see it's holding, and now it's starting to fall, okay? No, Frankie, I'm not. No, 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 I'm not. I'm not. I took the gold sell in this one. Okay, so we can go back and just to check Nasdaq. You can see obviously would have wanted to get out. You can see that price is clearly making some support level here, and you're starting to walk to the upside. So let's take a look now. It's holding at the 50. Okay, you can see 50 point on the RSI. Now we're starting to watch. Okay. If price starts to break above this resistance right here, we are going to go bullish on this potential trade. So this area right here. Okay. And that general mark is around 140.84. And remember, my liquidity might be different from yours. Okay. My liquidity might be different from yours, guys, because of the overall chart that I'm looking at. All right. This is on Global Prime. Sometimes it's on FXCM. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's now flip over to, let's take out what's going on with gold here. See, gold is still dumping, guys. Put your TP around, yeah, 64, 63, anywhere in this area right here. If this starts to break here. Hey, stop. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, my dog is going nuts right now, guys. Come here, buddy. What's this? What's this? Want you to eat? Come here. Come here. He doesn't like the camera. He's camera shy, guys. All right, there it goes, guys. Gold is starting to dump. All right, typical M pattern breakdown. Okay, I want to see if it's going to break the structure right here. This is just the bottom of supply, but I want to see if it's going to get to 1962. Deborah, nothing wrong with the site. We had a few people join, but if you want to send us an email, hun, I'm not getting any notification that you tried to join. So just send us an email, okay, and I'll tell you where I'll show you where to send it, okay? Right here. All right, get in touch. That'll take us. We'll get you hooked up, and you can. We'll get you set up. But I'm not getting anything from you. I haven't seen anything. So I'm not saying you're not trying. I'm just saying I'm not receiving anything on my end. Okay. Okay. So let's take a peek at nasty. Okay, they're not. It's not closing above here, guys. Like it's not closing above. All right, you're just getting a wick. All right, we need to push above here and close for that continuation. All right. Okay, so the new candle is still held above the 9. That's positive. Okay, now it's approaching this overall 5-minute level right here. This is the 5-minute resistance. Let me make that full screen for you. Okay, so if we're getting rejected here, guys, and this thing is going to push back down, all right? This is the key level right here. You can see it's been rejected a few times, but if it doesn't push through, okay, you're going to get a push down. And the reason why, let me show you something here. This is a little bit, you can see there's a long wick at the bottom, all right? So we might perform a rejection here and it starts to fill that long 15-minute wick, okay? So let's watch. Guys, just a peace of mind too. Just because US 30 is bullish does not mean that Nasdaq is bullish. I'll tell you right now. Okay, we have seen so many times on these live streams. Okay, members, you guys should be, the buy should be looking good so far. You guys should be, if you guys took it, you guys are running in it. Okay, so let's take one more peek on gold here. I'm from PH. Yeah, we do have crypto, guys. If you guys want to join using crypto, we have that option as well. Okay, we don't promote it on the site, but we do have it. Absolutely. Okay. I took 100 pips on NAS. TP hit. Peter, my man. Peter the pip eater. Not Peter the Piper. Peter the pip eater. That's what Peter is. Yeah, we do. Yep, exactly. USDT. 2.7% for the day, Pete. Good job, man. Put that straight jacket on, do it, and walk away straight up. Okay, there we go. So right here, right to the TP. Okay, your stop loss, guys, if you want to have a stop, would be right around here. I don't always put them on, but again, this is a scalp trade during market open, so you do, if you guys have questions, this is what the stop loss would look like for this. And this would make it break down again on the 9, okay, and then have the overall trade. And if you want to know a stop loss, what this one would have been, okay, I would have had it at the 9 too. Okay, so literally right around the entry, and you can see this is would have been the consolidation movement right here. Okay, selling, then buying, that's what a stop loss would be. Okay. Okay, guys, we're going to go for about 2 more minutes. Okay, then we're going to wrap it up. All right, there was no liquidity pumped in the market today. Okay, like there was none. US 30, I think, got a little bit of moves. Yeah, US 30 starting to form a bullish, bull flag pattern here, push. All right, now you have your continuation. Okay, so Nasdaq is starting to push here hard. Okay, I think we can maybe get to the daily resistance. All right. Oh, this is sweet. User on YouTube, thanks. We'll definitely subscribe. I've been consistent ever since following you. Learned a lot from your setups. That's perfect, man. Thank you for that. It's just about being patient, you know. Does Hanko have problems withdrawing in India? I can't be able to withdraw. You know what? I don't think so, but you have to basically email them and then get in touch. They're good with customer service too. Okay, so just send them an email, guys. And if you are having that problem, they respond to us pretty fast, so I don't see any real issues. All right. What to do when feel kind of scared to get into a trade, Kieran? Don't take the trade. All right, just don't take the trade, man, because you might be thinking on emotion rather than your analysis. Okay, you might be chasing and you don't even realize it, right? So that's something that I would say. If you really, really, really want to do it, lower your lot size. That's another thing. Okay. Cool. Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. I just want to show you guys one thing. If you do want to join and stuff, okay, this is our site. All right. You can see that we have live updated times. These are our time schedules that we. Okay, one sec. How do I get out of a hedge trade? You click close on your MetaTrader 4. Just close it. That's how you get out of a hedge trade. Okay. So you can see, guys, we have Tokyo session. We're going to update this one. Nothing's really been updated as of yet today, but usually we have the countdowns, okay, leading to the next sessions. All right. One key thing, guys, if you want to take a peek at what we do here, we do some mentorship, say trade idea signals, education, and then live trading. Okay, this is probably one of the best 4 buttons to read if you have any any questions about kind of what we do. All right. You can see, guys, if you want to watch the video here, it's a nice kind of breaks down what we do live and in our private. You know what I mean? So this is the video about HankoTrade, which we'll play in about 5 minutes. All right. And then, guys, like I said, if you want to get in touch with us, this is the area right here. Okay, send us a message, Deborah. Anyone who wants to join, you can send us a message and we'll be in touch. One key thing, guys, I want to show you: follow our Instagram page. This is where we're going to do the giveaway. All right, got about 5,182 here. We don't really promote it as much. We started to do some posts and stuff like that, but we had to slow down. You can see we provide nice educational content, but this is where we do giveaways. You can see I don't really have it here. We did a Valentine's Day giveaway. We'll do the 30K giveaway as well as. Oh, sorry. So yeah, then we have Twitter, TikTok, Discord, Telegram, all the above. Okay, guys, I just want to show you also what we do in our live sessions. Okay, you can see that Monday through Friday, okay, live Tokyo, or live London. Okay, Monday through Friday, live New York, which we are now. But then again, we do live Zoom. Okay. And then we do live 4s. We do two webinars, and then 2 Tokyo sessions. Okay, we might switch this up to some back testing just because Tokyo, it's tough. You know what I mean? And we might switch this over to some power hours, but we'll let you know based on that. Okay, guys. Another thing, if you guys have questions about how to walk through the site, Craig, no, they don't win a Valentine's Day with me. Free one-on-one session. That's the only date they get. Okay, guys. This is the walkthrough on the website right here, so you can check that out as well. Okay, that's really about it, guys. I don't want to spend too much time on this. All right, you can see the Nasdaq is pumping up a bit, getting a little bit of retracement. Let's take a peek on gold here. Okay, gold is still selling off, guys. You can see nice trend continuation in the M pattern here. If we break, guys, this 62.3, this can come back down pretty hard to at least the bullish candlestick that led to that overall trend. So monitor that accordingly. All right. So yeah, guys, today was a good session. We'll resume tomorrow. All right, same time, same channel. I start at 7:30. Okay, if you guys want to join in on that time, but the bigger moves start to happen around 8:30. 7. We're just doing some charting. So if you guys want to learn some tips and trips, you guys can do like that. Okay, DJ Doc Surge, my man, what's going on, dude? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Trader Forex for Gonzalez, Mark Morin, what's going on, big man? Miss you too, buddy. Thanks for doing it. Or joining on the stream. And guys, thank you so much for joining on the Zoom. Okay, so we'll call it a day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, God bless everyone. I hope I seriously, I hope you have a good day. It's a Tuesday. We're almost hump day. I know one likes these weeks, but you know what I mean. Try to get through the day with a positive mindset, and then we'll hopefully you guys get some rest, and we'll restart again for tomorrow. All right. Later, guys. Goodbye.
Every trader's focus is to get low spreads and finding a perfect strategy. They also focus on proper entries and exits. However, before any decision is made, look for a reliable broker. We all want to have good spreads and commissions that allow us to get into the blue faster. At HankoTrade, having spreads as low as 0.0 pips with leverage available up to 500 times is just one click away. You may also choose from 3 different account types, with a minimum deposit as low as $10. Built by traders for traders. Trade and control with our recommended broker, HankoTrade.